Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for my dearest Leos about the person who broke your heart. So we're going to take a look at what they might be thinking or feeling, how they're viewing you, and any sort of possible action they might take. And then we're also going to sort of get details about what they might have been going through since you guys have been apart. Anything else you need to know about them, things they'd like to tell you, and any advice that Spirit wants you to hear regarding this connection. All right, I am going to ask that my Leos out there go ahead and hit that like button for me. And I just want to thank you guys so much for the love and support that you guys show this video. All right, let's go ahead and see what messages come through for my dearest Leos regarding the person who broke your heart. Okay, so what they're thinking or feeling, we've got the Justice card. So some of you may have been dealing with a Libra. This is somebody that is definitely pulled back, maybe seeing the situation differently, might be looking at their accountability or just getting a different perspective, trying to see your side of things. They may have commitment on their mind. They may have or want to make something up to you here. Wow, Leo, they're viewing you as their Four of Wands. So this person, for some of you, this is a twin flame journey, or this is just a very deep soul connection. They see you as somebody that very protective, fierce, loyal, typically Leo energy, right? And they see a future with you, Leo, or at least that's how they're viewing you. And the action that they might take, we have the Two of Cups. So I feel this is a very strong soulmate twin flame connection. I see that with the Two of Cups, though, I feel your person may need more time on their own or to work on themselves or to figure things out. With the King of Wands in reverse, now it is possible there was some sort of fight or argument when you guys broke up. There may have been things that were said or done that neither of you really truly meant, but it feels like it was a very sort of passionate ending. The King of Wands tells me too that your person, they may not be completely ready for a commitment, and that's why I don't really see them taking action right away. But they have these like really positive thoughts about you, and it's like they're reevaluating commitment if they want commitment. For some of you, I am getting that they feel like they might not be able to give you what you truly want at this time. Like you might be not on the same page. I don't know if your person is, I don't know if your person is like trying to finish up school, or they don't have their finances in order or something. I just feel like they want a little bit more stability, or that they're not quite ready with that King of Wands in reverse for the responsibilities of a relationship. Now, of course, that could be exactly what pulled you guys apart. There's a lot of love here, Leo, and very strong soulmate connection. So your person, Eight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. For many of you, my Leos out there, your person is really sort of evaluating why they walked away from this connection. Although maybe some of my Leos, you may have walked away from this person. They're sort of still going back and forth about what they should do here, because I feel that this person holds you in high regard. I feel they have a lot of respect for you, a lot of love for you. But I almost keep getting this energy that they feel you deserve something better. Now, you may or may not know that, but it's like this person feels they're doing the right thing by staying away right now. Okay, or at least until they get right or they get clear. Now, it is possible, too, that your person was juggling and they may have walked away with the King of Wands. It can be a bit of a player or playette energy. They may have been juggling, so that's definitely a possibility. You guys know your situations better than I do. It is also possible for my Leos that this is a situation where both of you are in a higher level of commitment, okay? So that's not going to be for all of you, but, life happens. All right, Four of Wands. They're viewing you as the Four of Wands and the King of Wands in reverse. Interesting. So Leo, they're not sure that you want to make or you would make a commitment to them. Some of you may have been engaged to this person. I feel this person's mirroring you, or maybe that was an issue within the relationship that like whenever you would take a step forward, one would take a step back and vice versa. the King of Wands energy too tells me that this person feels like, and this King of Wands, it's so interesting, you know, because she's sitting here by the campfire and she's on her own, which is actually quite daunting if any of you guys have ever been camping on your own, or, you know, lived in the woods by yourself on your own, like that type of energy. It's, you know, it takes somebody who's quite strong-willed. And so I'm wondering here if, my dear Leos, if your person is wondering if you're better, you're okay on your own. Maybe you gave off like a super uber independent vibe, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's definitely a lot of passion here. And this person could see a future, but it's like somebody or both of you may not have just been ready for this higher level of commitment, or to give up the single life. And we get the Justice card. Oh my goodness. So we get all this repeating energy. A lot of you guys, this is a twin soul connection, and you guys you guys mirror each other. Your person goes back and forth about higher level of commitment with you, Leo, or maybe, you know, they still might be thinking about it. I feel like you occupy a lot of their mental real estate. They see you as somebody who's honest and just and fair, and quite frankly, they see themselves when they look at you. You guys could have some very similar placements in your birth charts as well. They hold you in high regard, but there's something that they're really still on the fence about. And I do feel that your person's not going to come towards you until they're pretty sure what they want to do here, or if you guys are ready for this commitment. Two of Cups in reverse. And we get the World. There's definitely unfinished business here. There's still a lesson that needs to be learned. And that's like the energy. Your person is like in between worlds. They haven't gotten the download yet, or the clarity that they need to sort of reach out or to make things right, or, you know, to come back is what I'm getting. And we get the Page of Swords, but they are all up in your business, Leo. They are absolutely keeping an eye on you, probably through fake social media accounts, or asking friends and family, maybe even getting readings. But I do see that they also, you know, they feel very psychically linked to you. You guys mirror each other in so many ways, and they are keeping an eye on you until they figure out what they want to do. And for some of you guys, it may have been a really long time. You know, it may not be like a recent breakup, but this person, they're still sort of in that gray area. And you guys may be just very, very similar, maybe even too similar at times. So we do get the Knight of Swords. So it does feel like your person, they may reach out once they've come to this decision. They may come rushing back in. With the King of Wands in reverse, though, you know, there's an energy here of this person possibly looking at, you know, rushing in and out of connections, and trying to learn from that, not wanting to repeat that. So again, like really holding back here. But the Knight of Swords tells me when they've got clarity, they're coming in. Like he's on a dirt bike, and those things are fast, and they'll go over anything and everything to get to you. So it's like once this person is clear, Leo, they're coming in. But it feels like it's not quite yet. And that's not for you to keep, that's not meant to keep you single. Or for you to keep your life on hold for this person, because they do still have some figuring out to do. They've got some big decisions ahead of them as well. So we get this person may have fair or light features. Okay. So what else do we need to know about Leo's person that may just resonate with you, or maybe even something that you don't know? So what else does Leo need to know about their person? They're loyal. Yeah, you could be dealing with another Leo. Really strong Libran energy. Also the fixed signs. And I do see that there may have been a little bit of a clash of egos with both of you showing up as the Justice card, which can be a bit cold, you know, Libran energy. And not that all Libras are cold or anything, but air signs have to tap into their emotions. And Libran energy is the only inanimate sign in the zodiac. So it's like not a living thing. And so Libra energy can be, you know, can be a bit cold. So there might be a hot and cold energy to this person. But I feel you both can do it. You both sort of turn it on, turn it off at will. Again, just strong energy of mirroring. But this person is loyal. All right, they're confident. Okay. And I feel that they're not coming in. They haven't made this decision because they normally are very confident, but it's like they just don't know what to do here or how to approach. They may be a single parent, okay? And I'm going to pull one more. So they may be just very focused on, you know, their family, on their responsibilities, and emotionally guarded. Yeah, definitely. And there's that. And I'm not saying all Libras are emotionally guarded, but I do feel like they pull back. They can be a bit clinical at times because they don't want to get hurt. And they may feel that you guys rushed into things, or they have that tendency. So they're not rushing right back until they're very clear. And we get loves to stay in. So your person has been a bit of a homebody. Even if you've been seeing like signs like, you know, on, you know, or hearing things from friends and family, or you've been seeing like online that they've been going out and stuff like that. I think this person has been actually quite focused and sort of staying in their lane, trying to figure things out. So let's go ahead and see what would they like to say to you guys at this time. What would Leo's person like to say to them at this time? I have trouble with intimacy. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I kind of feel like this King of Wands energy, this intimacy can be, you know, expressing feelings and emotions, and we've kind of been through that. But I also see physically or sexually, your person may have had some difficulties in the connection, or they may have had sins, all right? And I don't want to know. So they do keep tabs on you, but I also think this person with the King of Wands energy knows that you get a lot of attention. Leo, you guys are pretty hot. You know, and you know your worth. That's what I'm getting. So this person also, they keep tabs on you, but they also just don't really want to know, because I think they do get triggered, maybe even feel a bit jealous. You let me down. Okay. So they could feel like there was something that you did or said sort of in a passionate moment, and not like a good passionate moment, but, you know, an argument or something that, you know, they feel emotionally guarded. Yeah, like maybe you just really stood up to this person, Leo, or you said something to hurt them, and it worked, okay? And I couldn't let you get too close to me. Okay, so yeah, I have trouble with intimacy. Yeah, this person, they are emotionally guarded, and that's probably because of what they've been through in the past, and they're very attracted to you still. Okay. All right, let's see what else we need to know about this connection for my dear Leos. What else do my Leos need to know about this connection or their love lives? So it's important that you make healthy choices in love and in life. So there's an energy here of needing self-care. I think your person recognizes that there was something, again, that was throwing them off balance. I feel they're recalibrating. I'm not saying that necessarily the connection was toxic, but if you guys were too similar, too alike, you might have just sort of hit, you know, it might have been like you guys hit sort of a brick wall here. And your person, yeah, just, I feel they really do. They need to recalibrate. They need to readjust. They need to spend time on their own. That's what I'm getting. So this person may have been a little bit selfish, or you may feel that way. I also feel that could have been some of your fights or your arguments. Now, you have to be careful if your person is emotionally guarded and a little bit detached, or they've got an avoidant personality. This person may not have shown up for you when they needed to, or, you know, they may not have, you know, like the little things, they may not have given you gifts for your birthday or for Valentine's Day or for, you know, the holidays that you celebrate. And so I feel this person did definitely come off as a little bit self-centered. And my Leos, you guys are so very giving and loving and protective of your people, you know, in general. So I feel maybe you weren't getting that in return. So Spirit does want you to take a look at that. We get love call. So we see it is possible that there's going to be some sort of communication coming in. We get Emperor energy. If this, oh, and we see the Empress in reverse. I think this person, they're recognizing that you guys are divine counterparts, but with the Empress in reverse, this person may not have been ready to receive your love. And for whatever reason, if that's because they were single for a long time, maybe they were a single parent and they didn't want anything to sort of take away from that. And they may have come off as quite self-absorbed as well. And so it's important that you guys are on the same page, that your needs, your desires, your wants aren't neglected here. And we see sunglasses. They're definitely watching you. They definitely keep an eye on you. And some of you guys, you have no idea. There's like no evidence of this in the 3D, but this is somebody who is going back over what happened. I feel like, again, you take up a lot of mental real estate for this person. They watch you, they look at your pictures, they probably reread your messages, but they're definitely holding back and trying to make a decision about reaching out. I do think they will. And yeah, they're reminiscing. They want to learn from the past. And for some of you, this might have been a connection that was like super hot and super heavy and then sort of fizzled out. And you're wondering, okay, like, did I do something wrong? What happened? Because it feels so right. Like you guys have so many, you have so many similarities is what I'm picking up on. All right, so I'm going a little bit out of order, but I realized I forgot to pull my spiritual journey oracles about what your person might be going through. So let's see what is it that Leo's person has been experiencing since they've been gone or since you've been gone. A new outlook, yeah. So I feel that within the relationship, when you guys were together, your person couldn't see things clearly. And now that there's been a pullback or this time apart, they're starting to see things for what they are. They are examining the situation maybe from your point of view, or they're just getting some sort of higher perspective. Okay, I like that. That's really positive. Self-actualization. So some of you guys, your person, I did get that. Like, I don't know if they're working towards a law degree, or it doesn't have to be law, but I feel like your person's really studying, or they're making some big, powerful changes. And there's something that they want to manifest in their life outside of love and relationships. I don't know if it's buying a home. I don't know if it's more financial stability. And if they are a single parent, taking, you know, it's like they're really trying to up level. And for some of you, you might have seen this person as very sort of self-absorbed or not being able to give you what you wanted or needed in this connection because they were so, it's like uber focused on school or on work. And yeah, I feel some of my Leos out there, you may have felt neglected even. And we get spiritual places. So your person definitely needed to retreat, and they've had this, I do feel that they're connecting with their angels, their guides. There's this energy, they need to rejuvenate their mind, body, and spirit. For some of them, they're spending more time with their friends and their family. Maybe they have taken a trip or a spiritual retreat or went to like a family reunion or something like that. And paradigm shift. Yeah, your person is in the midst of going through a pretty deep awakening here. They're letting go of outdated and ineffective beliefs. And I do feel for a lot of my Leos out there, this person is going to come back in a very different energy. Because I do feel that there's some sort of stalemate here. And so somebody's energy needs to shift in order for there to be positive movement forward. Or you guys are both going to continue on separate paths. So this is a message for my Leos. You are in need of a reprieve. So this break is also very good for you, or, you know, getting away from this relationship was good for you as well. Take some much needed time alone for healing and rejuvenation. Yeah, and I feel that. I feel that this whatever has happened between you guys, it's for the highest and greatest good. I just want you to know this person still thinks about you all the time. They're still not sure about what to do, but it's like they're getting there. And, you know, there are two options. It's either coming together and reaching out, which for many of you, I think you will hear from this person. But for others of you, if you both stay in this stalemate energy, you're going to continue on different paths. Okay. So we're going to get some final advice. It can be a little bit of tough love advice here, but that's why we're here, right? Let's see. Clear messages and guidance, advice for my dearest Leos regarding this connection, please. Ooh, all right, so that popped out. Power and control. We grasp tightly when we feel we are losing control or fear failure. Let things unfold as they will. It's part of the journey. Creativity. Find ways to infuse a routine with something fun and different to breathe new life into it. Yeah. And I feel like this is partially what your person is doing with those spiritual places, like trying to do different things. I do think that they're quite focused on like on up-leveling and maybe even physically, but it's about releasing control and then channeling any sort of excess energy that you've sort of contained into something productive here, Leo. Because I do see here you're not meant to hold on to this connection or to be keeping yourself single. Like you're meant to be doing, like making positive movements forward. Thoughts. Process things logically, but release over analyzing to balance the heart and the mind. And look, both of you in that Libran energy. Yeah, so it's about finding that balance and disconnect. So this is coming out twice for you guys, Leo. Disconnecting, disconnect. Understand why someone has withdrawn emotionally or physically. 8 of Cups. This may also encourage time away to reflect. Absolutely. And I'm going to pull one more. Absolutely. So it's important that you understand either, is this person, do they have an avoidant style of loving? You know, are they an avoidant personality? Can they give you what you want and need? It's like we need to detach with love to clearly see the truth here. And balance. So look at that, all of this Libran energy. In life and relationships, we must deposit more than we withdraw. And I feel like my Leos, I feel for a lot of you guys were depositing. And this person may have been withdrawing. So it's important that you really focus on reciprocity for a healthy relationship. But it's interesting, Leos, I'm getting, you know, it's like 50-50 here. Some of you guys, you know, this is your person. And you needed this time to separate, to see things clearly, to regroup, to heal, and to shift your perspectives and also your energy to come back together. All right. And for others of you, you're like, you know, I need more balance and maybe this person can't give it to me. All right. So I'm going to leave it there, you guys, sending you lots of love and light. If these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out the description box for ways you can get a private reading, or if you like the cards I'm using, or you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. All right, take care.